literally doing this training almost a week late. Oh, I think it is the week late, isn't it? I don't know. Well, sorry about that. My bad. I'm doing this so y'all know how to throw a launch party for your downlines. Okay, so, hey Ashley, when you acquire a downline, you want to, one of the first things you're going to talk to them about is they need to throw a launch party. And let me just tell you, so many people are going to come to you and be like, I don't want to throw one. Nobody's going to come. Just kidding. Oh, am I making fun of some of you guys that have said that to me? JK, don't worry. That was me. I didn't do one. But I highly recommend that you do one and you force your girls to do one, because I can't figure out why my makeup looks different today. What is different about my face? Someone tell me. Is it the middle part in the hair? Is that what it is? I don't know. Anyway, so you want to get them to do one. Just basically you have to force them, which is fine. Forcing people is normal. So you're going to make them do a downline. No, you're not going to make them do that. You're going to make them throw a launch party. Launch parties really do launch your business, because then your customers, potential customers, people who are interested get to try the product, and trying the product is huge in getting the sales. So, sorry that I'm getting ready while I'm doing this. So you're going to have them pick a date for a launch party, a date that you can be there. What you're going to tell them to do is they're in charge of inviting people. So they're in charge of inviting everyone and getting everyone together. You are in charge of making sure they have the support they need. And so you are going to be there for them to help them answer questions. I always do the demo at my launch parties, my team's launch parties. So I basically do the spiel on things, because that teaches them how to do it, because they're going to end up doing it for their downlines. So what I do when I go to my launch parties for my downlines is I say like, hi, I'm Katie. This is Amber's launch party, and let me just tell you a little bit about the product. I talk about lip sense. I tell them how to apply it, and I usually show them on someone or myself how to apply it. I bring all my testers, so if you have testers, you need to bring those. If you don't have all the testers, I don't have every color anymore, guys. They're missing. I loan out my stock and they come back missing. Although I don't think anyone did it on purpose, and I'm not even sure it's someone who received my stock that made some of them go missing, because I am very bad at misplacing things. So I give the spiel, so I do most of the talking at first. You know, people are nervous. I introduce myself, I talk about lip sense, I talk about how it's not just lipstick and how we have other products, so I bring my other products with me, and I help answer questions along the way. I cannot tell you how important it is to throw a launch party for people. It really does help them get excited and acquire more customers, get more sales. And other things I do, which this isn't mandatory to do these things for them. You do need to be there, and you do need to be supportive, and you do need to let them use whatever stock you have. Not stock, but testers that you have. But I do suggest that you bring a game. I do lip sense bingo. What I do is I have these blank bingo cards. Oh, I thought there was one right there, but there's not. These blank bingo cards, and I have people look through beauty books, put in the names, and then I draw the names. So they have 25 spaces on their card. There's 50 spaces, and once they get a straight line, they win, and it's bingo. We'll play that game. It gets people looking at the colors. I like that a lot. Sometimes, depending on like the group of people, if they're partiers, we'll play more games. If they're like more like busy moms who are stopping by, we kind of just chat for a second. I always recommend that people try on all the colors they like on their hand and then choose one for their lips. So that's big. That's important to make sure that that's happening. I tell the party thrower, so the girl whose launch party it is, to bring beauty books. So when she's wondering what she needs there, she needs beauty books. She doesn't need any testers for my girls. Again, this will be different for you. Oh, by the way, if you're near me, if you're in Utah and you need my testers, just let me know. I'll let you know that you can have them. Depending on the day, someone else might be borrowing them. Or if I have a makeover, whatever. We always figure it out, schedule it out. So that's important to make sure that they have beauty books. Witch hazel isn't necessarily a must-have, but it's good to have. And then I always bring a treat or a snack to my parties for my girls, so that I'm like contributing. You can decide if you want to do that, but it depends on my day and how busy I am. Like sometimes I'm able to whip up a few dips and go all out, and then some days are busier and I have to do salsa and cookies and guacamole and chips and whatever. Other times I'm really busy and I just order pizza. So it just depends on, you know, how busy you are, what you have going on that day. But bring something for them to eat. It could be super affordable. Sorry that my cleavage is everywhere. Gosh, this is a sports bra. This is a Calvin Klein sports bra that I didn't think would have any support, and all of a sudden they're like suffocating me. So yes, throwing a launch party is huge. You also, let me recap this. I feel like I'm all over the place. I didn't write notes for this. Throwing a launch party, make sure your downlines do it. If you are not near them, that's okay. Just give them the steps on how to do it. Maybe provide them some game options, or I've mailed my testers to downlines across the country before and they mail them back the next day. You can still be supportive. Bring tips, bring your application instructions, your beauty books, have some extra, but make sure that they're bringing some of their own. And then basically just make it fun for them. You want to be there mostly to support them and answer questions, because they're going to have questions. If this is their first time really selling the product, they're going to have questions and you're just going to help them out. Launch parties are important because it really gets you excited, and so you want your downlines to have them. I've had launch parties, even I've had a launch party where only one person has shown up, but it was like a one-on-one demo and it was perfect because it was like a $250 party for one person. So it doesn't matter if they think nobody's going to show up, it's still going to benefit them. And this has never happened, but if say nobody did show up, you still get one-on-one time with that downline and you can talk to them and teach them about things, whatever. So it's super important. Another thing I do, you don't have to do this, is I bring a basket. It's in my car from Diana's launch party, which was 3 weeks ago, 2 weeks ago. Yeah, that's embarrassing. I bring a basket and it has all these prizes in it. They're Target dollar aisle prizes, so they're not expensive. Makeup bags, makeup brushes, water bottles, mirrors, hats, whatever. You get the pic, right? Journals, whatever. And I put it out there and I have a sign that says, join my team, schedule a demo, schedule a party, get a free prize. So that's out there, and then they decide. At the end of the day, it's really going to be up to your downline on how successful they end up making it by how prepared they are, how many people they invite, how good at sales or upsells they are. But you're there to support them. So what I do when I onboard a downline is I say, like, let's do a launch party for you. I try to do it in the first month. There's sometimes where that's just not possible. Synergen says to do it in the first week, and that's absolutely crazy bonkers to me because it's a lot of work that goes into one. I'm not saying don't listen to them. I'm just saying if you can't do it in the first week, don't worry, you haven't completely failed as an upline. But just get the party going. Tell them why it's important. Bring some food. You can host it at your house if you're comfortable with that. I do that with a lot of mine because I like hosting things at my house because I don't like leaving my house because I'm like basically the bubble boy, but in girl version. So yeah, that's all you do. You can bring a prize basket if you want. It's really up to you. And then if you need any of the testers, let me know. In the past, when things were always out of stock, I let people sell from my stock, but now I don't because I don't need to. Also, I suggest that you, what was I gonna say? This is really important. Oh, you provide a prize for whoever wins the game. So like I said, I do lip sync bingo, and then I provide the prize. So I learned the hard way not to give the prize out right away. So I just tell them like, oh, you want a prize? I'll give it to you at the end of the night. And the reason why is because there's times where I've given like a color and then the person doesn't order. They order just like a gloss. So I wait until they get their order in and then I give them a prize. And then it will be based on kind of what they order. Like I give away a lot of She's apples. Just kidding. Yeah, so then, you know, I had an extra old blush scents at the last party I did, so I gave someone blush scents. And I knew that that customer was obsessed with Senegence already, had tried much of the makeup, so I was like, oh, let's have her try the blush. And then my thoughts are she'll be back to buy other colors from that distributor. So don't give the prize away right away. It could be a gloss, it could be something from your basket, like just have them choose something from the dollar thing, the dollar basket. It could literally be like a $5 Starbucks gift card. It could be a Senegence product, whatever. But I think it's nice if you provide the prize for your new downline. That's what I do. You don't have to do that. I try to be duplicatable. I'm also very giving to a floss. So that's the plan. That's how you do a launch party. Basically, you just got to go with it. And once you do your first one, they're like, snap, snap. You know what to do. I have, what I also bring is frames of like the price list. So I just print out a price list. I put it in a frame. They're all in that drawer. Should I get one? I worry you guys will leave me if I do. I'm like, you guys are so mean to me. You always leave me if I try to do anything. Well, I thought I had it. Oh, no, it's not in there. Hold. No. Well, you get the picture, okay? Oh, that's not it either. But basically, I have so many of these frames. At the dollar store, print off a price list. I'll bring that. I'll bring one with the Shadow Sense colors. Actually, I let the last person who borrowed it keep it because they wanted it. Lip Sense colors. You could do like, it's in my kitchen, but you know my board that has the names? Or the little, right now it says Mary Becksmith on it. Let me go get it. This thing, I bring this, I change it to say like their business name, so they have that, and it lights up. You don't have to go out and buy one of these. Like if you have a whiteboard, use that, or a chalkboard, use that, or whatever. This is a good, this is actually a good business item to have though, because it's cute for branding. You could take pictures with this, like put something on it. Take a cute picture with like some product next to it to post with, whatever. Like you could use this a lot. And I got it at Target and I think it was only 20 bucks. But yes, So be creative. The whole point is book one. If you guys have questions, let me know. I can't see your comments. But basically what you need to bring is yourself, your knowledge, your testers if you have any, a snack, a prize, and if you have any like printouts of things, I would just keep those handy so that you could just pack them all up and bring them to the next launch party. And guess what? I never do that. Like, I never have them in one spot, but you know me. Like, that's just not me. I can't find mine right now. I think they might be in my car. I don't know. I swear they were in a bag here, and on Christmas when I cleaned, I put them in one of those drawers, but I don't know. So, if you guys need anything, hey Rocky, I miss you. I love you so much. Let me know. Launch parties are fun. Bye.